And we are back.
You always catch me off guard all the time, eh? All the time.
I try to do it
back to the table here.
I try to do it close to when you push the start on there, because or else it's going to be a bit harder for you. So
and then I'm like out of sync and everything. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Okay, so let's do it now.
No,
and we are back.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Episode 55.
It is 55.
55 for you Italians.
We're past the halfway point to 100.
Holy shit, eh?
That's how I look at it.
You don't realize today how many we do? Like
it goes quick.
Because who was it the other day? Someone was talking to me. They're like, oh, I watched that episode with you and you said this. And I'm like, it was like 2 episodes ago. And I'm like, but I don't even remember what, like,
Imagine,
I did so many. Yeah, exactly. Imagine like Joe Rogan, all these guys.
2000, no, what is
Tommy
he
Buds
at,
and all these
2007,
guys.
I think now, or something like that, 2008.
But think of it.
How do you remember anything?
How do you remember? Like, she's like, oh, you said this joke with it. I'm like, what? I don't even remember that. I'm like, oh, yes. Then you have to like.
I'm going to go rewatch it.
Yeah, but that's it.
What I like about it, though, it's all documented, right? So
yeah,
if you do want to go watch it, you could go back and watch it.
You can rewatch it.
Speaking of rewatching, if you guys haven't seen it, episode 54 with our boy Berto for Man-Made, not Roberto, but Berto, because there's 2 Roberts in there.
He's a Rob, yeah.
Yeah, so you got to call him Berto.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had him on for the Man-Made guys. We actually went to their office and saw the whole operation.
About it. Yeah, we didn't.
Saw the whole operation. It was freaking sick.
I like their office space.
Yeah,
like
it's sick.
It's
the
a real,
vibe
like,
is
they
so
have
cool.
an open concept style, right?
They have a little action going on.
Yeah, they got
there.
a putting ground, and they got like a little conference room, their stock room, where their room is, where we saw where they make their pick tickets and everything comes out. They print everything. Really cool, honestly. Super nice guys.
Oh, it was fun.
All of them.
We're like, we're gonna go in 20 minutes to say hello. And
we're just going in and out. Me and Joe both said it. We're like, oh, we're tired. Joe just finished work. We're just gonna go pay our respects, say hi to everyone, and say whatever. The product's good, and that's it. We're gonna leave, right? Get out. It's like almost 9:30, 10 o'clock. They're like, guys, it's 10. We have to do our live. Our live was supposed to be done at 8.
That's
remember?
11 o'clock almost.
It was 10:30,
We ended up staying like 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours in there.
Super
it was
cool,
awesome.
super cool guys. We're just talking.
It was fun.
That's it. Just acting stupid.
And you'll see the thumbnail on the last video is actually us at the office taking a group photo together.
Yeah, we're at their
and
office.
We also mentioned that the next time we have them on, we'll make sure that we have enough mics for everybody.
Or maybe
someone sharing.
Yeah, they're gonna have to share.
Sharing a mic.
They could share. Well, actually, you have one mic that's made for that, so maybe we could.
Maybe we can make it happen. Actually,
I think they have one like that too.
I forgot about that mic.
Yeah, but that's it. That's what I'm thinking.
I could put it in conference mode.
That's it. I think they have one too, or someone I saw one of them. So we'll figure it out. We have to get it done because it would be cool at a different place, like even for us. That we
over there.
That's it.
If you guys obviously want.
Well, they told us to.
Yeah, that was
they
so
wanted
sick.
to the first time, and I said I just don't have enough. I don't have the equipment for it.
Yeah, enough mics. No,
I don't want to be a dick, but I just don't have enough equipment.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna do it. We have to do it all. It's gonna be a loud and rowdy one, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be like a 3-hour
we walked
one.
into the building, and we're like, okay, where's their offices? Where is it? And all I heard was one of them screaming or talking, and I'm like, Joe, it's this way. And we did a whole U-turn, went back the other way.
Okay, it's here.
We heard them louder, and we just walked in. Just walk in like it's your house or whatever.
Like all chilling.
And they're all screaming, hey! super nice guys. Honestly,
that was fun.
Thank you guys for having us.
Appreciate that.
It was really nice. Guys, honestly, check them out. Man-Made Official. Guys, they have boxers.
Mutans.
Is it boxer briefs? No, it's just boxers, right?
I call them mutans.
Anyways, whatever.
Mutand.
Check it out. They have one thing for now, right? Which is just a boxer. Guys, top notch. They're super soft. It's already like, I think 3 weeks now. We rewashed them. I tell my girlfriend now I always want them to be rewashed. I love them. They don't slide up. That's the best part. I find.
Yesterday.
No? They don't slide up?
Not at all.
That's the best thing.
It's funny you bring that up.
Why?
Today, I'm not wearing Man-Made. I'm wearing Calvin Klein.
Okay.
And what happened today?
They ride up.
They slid up.
And doesn't it get you nervous now?
I was wearing dress pants and they're so freaking tight. I can't put my hands to push them back down.
I was going to say, at a wedding this weekend, and before, like, we went to the house and stuff, in a suit also too, and I was wearing other boxers, and you realize you're like, piece of shit, these boxers ride up, they move, they're annoying, there's no 100%, man sack, and you're like, what the hell? And then I came home, I changed.
You put them on?
I put them on, because then I was wearing a suit, and I knew this was even more slim fitted, so I'm like, man, oh my god, all night I'm going to be like that, I'm going to die.
Put those on for
sure. Put them on right away. Yo, it makes a difference. Now that you know what the...
Yeah, 100%, for sure.
Honestly, guys, very good product. Check them out. They're getting new stuff. They just announced their socks, that they're starting to make socks. So they were posting. Check them out on their page, you guys. Give them a shout out. Tell them we sent you. And yeah. So what did we want to talk about this week, Joe? I wanted to talk about a post that we did during the week.
Yeah.
Basically about F1 going into the synthetic fuel. This makes me happy.
Why?
Like I want to scream right now, but this makes because this means that electric It's not going to kill the motor industry, the combustion industry. Sorry.
I got some info about electric cars, actually. Some insider.
We'll hold this one off.
Maybe I shouldn't say it. I'll just tell you privately, actually.
Okay,
I won't say it on the thing.
Maybe,
I'll just keep the speculation for ourselves.
So, F1 is working on synthetic fuel to basically keep combustion engines alive and in racing.
Okay.
Because they can't go the electric route, right? Because there's E1, right? There's E1 racing. It already exists.
F1.
So what F1 is just going to die out? You know what I mean?
Well, because they're limited to the amount of track they can do, right? The amount of distance.
Yeah. So they're working on synthetic fuel. They say it will be made with, I have to read this because I really don't know it by heart, with hydrogen and CO2. So basically going to have hydrogen, water, injected with CO2 and carbon, and that'll make your fuel. Obviously, I'm making it a lot simpler than what it is but that's what they were saying. That's basically how they're going to go about it. It's going to be renewable energy. So what their point is by 2025, all these F1 cars are going to be running on synthetic fuel.
Right now, they run on what? Race fuel?
First they want race fuel. This season, they switched to 87, sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Corn juice, eh?
Yeah.
E87.
E87, yeah, exactly.
Corn juice.
Ethanol, right? The one with mostly ethanol, because it's not as bad for the environment. It actually isn't.
It's also cheaper to get than race fuel.
Yeah, and you can make some crazy combustion with that now.
With some corn juice.
So they're really pushing it because obviously it saves their brand, right? They don't have.
For sure. They want to last as long as possible, right?
You also bring a new market now out. You know what I mean? Like it's not. We all thought it was going towards electric cars. Like that's all. If you look at our past videos. EV cars. This truck is electric. Oh, what's this? It's electric. It's all that. Now, when I saw this message, I got excited. So 2025, they should all be running on this fuel, and then they're saying right after it should be released to the main stream
for consumers.
For consumers, exactly. Yeah, I know. I already know.
We've said this in the beginning. Okay, look, electric cars, they're good, but they also have a lot of negativity to them. But I do understand where the bad part of gas-powered cars come from.
Yeah.
But there is alternatives to fuel, as we're seeing now that it's being produced and, manufactured.
Yeah, it's going to be manufactured
coming up with
now.
it. As long as, maybe I'm just biased to gas engines, but look, I've driven electric cars and I've driven gas ones, and you can't compare. You can't compare. The person who wants to get from A to Z, and that's all they want to do, maybe the electric car works for them.
Perfect.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You have your own choice. There's legitimately nothing wrong with that. It'll save you money.
Yeah,
it'll save
you whatever. From the government too,
whatever
taxes,
it may be.
All kinds of stuff.
But the person who wants to drive the car,
enthusiast, right?
Yeah, that's
who likes mechanics.
For me, like my hour to work and my hour back from work, or whatever, 45 minutes, whatever it is. That's like
I miss that.
Yeah, like I drive cars all day. Like, I can't complain, but like there's something about like sitting in your car and like drive, for me anyways.
Music.
Yeah, music and like putting it in Sport Plus and like playing with the gears and exhaust on, exhaust off, whatever. It's electric car. Yeah, okay, it's super fast, but like okay, it's fast. Like 10 minutes
makes
past.
noises
like, I'm
in the
bored
speakers.
now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So I'm happy to see it's not dying.
That's it. That's exactly why I'm happy. And they're saying the fuel can come from food waste. So they're going to try to recycle stuff.
Yeah.
And what people were saying, because basically now they're saying, okay, whatever, you're making this synthetic fuel, but you're shooting carbon into the air again. So what's the point? You're just making a fake fuel to send more fuel, like more carbon. What's killing the environment? What's the whole point? It's not the fuel the problem. You know what I mean? The fuel, it's what comes out after, what gets burnt off, right? Which is the issue.
Well, you're also mining it, pulling out the earth is also
for sure. But the main problem, I think, is more people driving it, right?
Yeah,
and burning it.
Consuming it.
Consuming it, exactly. What they're doing is called carbon capture, okay? So basically, pretty self-explanatory. It catches the carbon, okay, in your engine. What they said is we're not producing any CO2 that is not already in the atmosphere at the moment. We're taking it out of the atmosphere and we're using it and we're putting it right back into the atmosphere. So they're able to extract it.
With a machine?
With like a filter, let's say. Throw it into the fuel and then it gets re-put out. So it's always being reused.
Okay.
Pretty freaking smart. Like this is a good selling point to a lot of these companies like that are, maybe not to the oil companies, but
the oil companies are going to come up with this thing too, right?
Or they're going to do something to shut it down, one or the other. Think of it though.
They might take up like majority of the margin.
Or they're going to be the ones that are the ones that get into it, and
yeah,
they're the ones who are going to make it, right? Because only so much they're going to be able to drill. So
that's a good point.
But it's a very good point that they're taking the CO2 from the atmosphere, putting it back into fuel, and we're reburning it every time. And it's just a circle every time. So whatever out there is going to continue just staying there. Nothing's going to change, right? Half of our problem solved right there. I think.
Majority of it, anyways.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well,
I think. Because then after, what do you think's going to happen? Then the things mining it is going to be on the same fuel. All the trucks, all this, everything is going to be, but because most of it is diesel, right? So that I don't know how that would do.
I don't know how diesel is.
Diesel is more oil than it's like oil. It's oil and fuel, basically, like mixed. To put in simpler words, but I think this is going to be game changing. I think it's really going to be
as long as the V8 can stay.
Yo.
And the V12s hopefully could come back. Hopefully.
I don't know about that.
Maybe.
I don't know about that. I just want the gas engines to stay because we're pushing really hard. Like they're really pushing for EVs.
What if they're gonna? What if they stop the V12 production now as like a marketing tactic?
Which V12 production?
Well, Lamborghini no longer makes V12s.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Who else?
Lamborghini
Who has
Aventador Ultimate or something like that is the last V12 Lamborghini. Mercedes-Benz no longer makes V12s.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
They make them, but not on their production cars. BMW, probably the Rolls-Royce, is the only car. The next Rolls-Royce is electric.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yes, that's true. Yeah.
The next Rolls-Royce is gonna be like the next G-Wagon is gonna be electric.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know. I look at it in a freaking screwed up way. I always look at it in these companies making money, but like for example, if they stop production now, prices of these cars are also going up, right? So there's money to be made there. They push electric cars for like 5 to 10 years, and then all of a sudden the comeback of the V12, and then sales skyrocket again.
Yeah.
If I was the owner of these companies, like I would do that. Like it makes sense. Like how do you make sure your company lasts forever? Like there's gonna be ups and downs of like.
It's true.
It's
true, but then I'm sure either the gas companies. That's what I wrote here. Like, what will companies like Exxon do and stuff like that?
They're going to transition to the next step.
Or they're going to be the ones who's going to be funding the money for the scientists.
Yeah, for sure.
And
then eventually they'll produce it themselves and sell it to like they sell us gas now.
That's probably the mainstream part of it is what's going to happen.
Because if F1 creates this fuel and
they're just going to have the patent or whatever, right?
I'm sure other companies are going to make it as well.
Oh, no, for sure they're going to sell
it. Same way Shell makes like nitro plus gas.
Imagine
and
how much that
makes
patent's going to be.
Part a lot. No, they're going to make their own.
No, but like the main thing of how to make it is going to be patented by like whoever invented it.
F1 probably, if it's them.
Yeah, like an engineer. But I'm saying, imagine how much money that patent's going to be. It makes fuel. Do you ever think that people are going to be making fuel?
Creating it, you mean?
Yeah.
Well,
fuel.
Technically,
we do create it, right?
Yeah, we get
crude oil.
It's crude oil, yeah.
But okay, basically, you're making a crude oil.
Yeah, exactly. You're not extracting it anymore. Now you're creating it. Just like they created COVID-19. I'm joking.
It's gonna be like a GMO gas.
GMO gas.
Monsanto
owns it.
Non-GMO. You're gonna have to go to the thing. Non-GMO.
It's a vegan gas station.
Oh my God! There's always something. There's always.
Oh my God, that's good.
Something.
I like that. I like that.
Maybe.
Look, I hope it happens. I hope the combustion engine doesn't go away because, I mean, look, like I said before, I love driving, and driving electric cars is goddamn boring. It is. It's fun for 10 minutes. Once 10 minutes goes by, you're like, okay, I'm just driving a whatever.
I guess it's because
Prius with like 3 times the power.
Yeah, it's quiet.
I get the interiors are sick. Like
not even.
Last time we spoke of that, I drove the RS GT e-tron, whatever it's called. Yeah. The car is crazy. Like the way it looks, the inside is fantastic.
Yeah, but that's like an over exaggerated.
It's so sick, but like after 10 minutes, I was like, okay.
I'm saying like a base. What's a Model Y, whatever.
Model 3. Have you seen in a Model 3?
Why do we see Model Y then? I don't get it.
The doors probably when they open.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like, why did he call him Model Y? No, all of us we call him Model 3.
No, Model 3 is the car. Model Y is the truck.
No, it's Model X the truck.
No, there's 2 of them. Model X, Model Y.
There's only one truck.
No, Model X is the big one. Model Y is the smaller one.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was 2 trucks.
Model X is like X6M. Model Y is like X4M.
You see, I didn't even know that.
The Model 3 is like a 3 Series.
Model X is the 6th
one. The Model S, the original one.
Yeah.
That's like the 5 Series, whatever, the full sedan.
Okay.
Teaching Tesla.
Another fact that I wanted to also
shoot.
Right. In the same article, basically, you guys are looking for this article, it's on Car and Driver. They covered all the F1 thing. So basically, out of 8 million of total sales in the United States of vehicles in 1 year, in the year 2021.
Okay.
Almost 2021, whatever. Out of EVs, how much do you think was EVs?
What, those 8 million car sales?
8 mil, yeah.
In all of America?
USA, yeah, right. USA, obviously.
How many were EV?
Out of 8 million.
350,000.
Fucking pretty good, man.
Yeah?
310.
What?
310. 310.
Oh my God.
Crazy though. But think of it. It's not that much.
That's
nothing.
We'll see from now.
But honestly,
make a clip out of this, and we'll see in 5 years.
But think honestly.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's nothing. You think that
Find
it's so
percentage.
much more. Yeah, but you think it's so much more. You know what I mean?
It's like 10% of 8 million is what? 800,000. It's like 4%, 5% of cars.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow.
Jesus. I don't know. I thought that it was way more than that. I thought it was almost like they're almost at halfway.
No.
Man, everywhere I look, there's electric cars.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There is.
I guess because you just don't realize the
But they
fuel
sell
cars.
a lot of gas cars too, man. Like, for example, Cayenne. Like, they make the hybrid version, the electric one. How many do they actually sell?
Yeah, you rarely see them.
I've probably seen like 4.
That's a hybrid. It's not even electric.
Yeah, exactly. It's not full electric. Like Taycan. How many do you see?
I guess it's because you see freaking Teslas everywhere.
I'm sure majority of them are Teslas.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
90% of them are Teslas.
I'm sure. And Taycans. Taycan.
Taycan too, I'm seeing a lot now, I feel.
A lot of them.
I'm seeing them like on the highway and stuff a lot. Yo, they're nice.
Taycan, Teslas, Prius. What else is there? Mitsubishi EV. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, the EV. Yeah, you're right.
Does that count for hybrids? Probably not, eh?
Which one? Oh, no. It's EVs.
Pure electric?
EVs, yeah, EVs, it says.
I have no problem with hybrids either, eh?
Oh, no, I like hybrids.
Really? Honestly, I have no problem with hybrids.
It's just that I didn't expect that number to be really that low. I thought I
was paying $1 million at least.
Exactly. I thought like 8 mil, 1 mil. 1 to 2. Let's see. Yeah. I was like, wow, even 2 would be a lot there. Yeah. But I was thinking, I was like, okay, wow. Then after I saw 310,000, I was like, I thought only like in Montreal almost. Like I thought that was that's how many I see. Like I feel like I see them a lot.
That's a lot of cars.
I guess just because you're not used to them.
8 million cars.
But even the Mustang truck, I see it everywhere now.
Cars. There's a lot of them.
Everywhere.
There's a lot of them.
I know.
There's a lot of them.
It's crazy.
Car sales, Canada. Let's see what the number was in Canada. Let's see.
You want to know the total sales in Canada?
Yeah. Oh, I see. Total car sales. Total car sales Canada 2021. 2.1 million.
2.1. Oh my God! In the States it was 8 mil. So what is there here? 10K? 10K of EVs then?
No, Canada. The market.
Think of it. 10K of EVs around.
Probably. The market for Canada. Caca.
It's probably even less.
It's crap.
It's 5K probably then of EVs.
Per month. Since March 2021, we sold 173,000 cars. April 166, May 151, June 168, July 156.
Wow.
Pretty trash.
Start selling more cars. Jeez.
There's nothing to sell, man.
Yeah. Okay. So what else did? That's all I have.
There's nothing to sell.
That's all I had for the fuel.
Before we started this conversation, we're talking about Joe Rogan.
Yeah, what about it?
Well,
oh, yeah.
When we started, we talked about Joe Rogan. We always talk about Joe Rogan.
So who's that?
So the podcast I told you to watch, Amanda Knox.
Yeah, who's this?
So Amanda Knox.
You're not the first to tell me. That's why I'm saying it's a couple people.
I watched the whole thing. I was fascinated, like really fascinated.
Is it way better than the one of that North Korean girl? Did you watch that one?
No, I didn't get to watch that one. I heard that one's pretty crazy too.
It's not crazy. It's just like Jesus.
The story, it's crazy.
What the hell happens?
The story is crazy
like
too.
You know, like the way she explained it. Mm-hmm. I don't want to like ruin it for people that have to watch it. She explained it like. They're born into like North Korea, this and that. They act like they're the only people there. Like they don't show them the map of the world. They don't know what the world looks like. They don't know what North America looks like. Like like when you look at the world. Yeah. At like 5 years old, you could not 5. Okay, like say 10. Whatever, a bit older, you'll know. This is Canada. This is where I live.
Yeah.
This is United States. Whatever, that's where Italy is. You know where you're from. Whatever your nationality, right? They don't know nothing of that. They don't even know. They just know Americans are scum. That's what she said. they teach them. They have posters up showing like Americans doing stupid shit. Like they make Americans look bad, like fat, lazy, bad. Like Canada too, right? We're all part of the same shit. But I'm just saying, freaking out how that they really like manipulate them. Like,
I have to watch this one.
But like you freak out the shit that she says. Like they kill people for nothing. Like
I have to watch it.
But it's, you know, like you say Africa and stuff. Like it's a whole other world.
Yeah, there.
It is, right? But I can fly into Africa. Yeah, maybe I'll get shot at or I'll get stabbed by going into a tribe that I'm not supposed to. But I can fly in. There,
you can't
I can't fly in. I can't do anything. If I sneak in, I'm dead. Like try sneaking in first of all. There's mines everywhere. There's minefields everywhere. She said she had to get out on a minefield. Imagine when she escaped, like one of the times there.
I have to watch. I gotta watch it.
And they go to like Mongolia, and like if they hear you're from there, they like buzz their face. They don't want to be around you. They like leave you alone. Like she went to North Korea. She did like all kinds of things to get out of it, and she finally ended up in the States. It's another crazy story. Sorry, I just wanted to.
What?
Yeah,
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
But it's just that you freak out when you see. You're like, man, they really manipulate and control. Like you know, like us.
Population.
We think like. Cuba was bad, you know, like the way we were taught in school and stuff. Mm-hmm. Right, Cuba in the States wasn't like the best. Think of that times 200. They're like, they don't let you know anything. They tell you basically like everything, like what you have to eat, what you have to do this, what's that, what's this. Yeah, so you have to live. You don't worry, you work, you don't work. You do, like, everything's done.
Wow, total control.
You have no decisions. Nothing.
I
feel really bad. Feels
wow.
Imagine.
I have to watch
and
that.
we're here, like I'm just like.
Yeah, we're just chilling. We just had
he's recording us talking, like, and these people can't even like, they can't go on the internet or whatever. They can't go on this site. They can't go here. They can't go there.
Wow.
After a certain time, they can't go out. Like whatever it is, like you know, like they always have different things. Like she just kept saying different things. I'm just like, what the hell? Really crazy. So this girl, yeah, Amanda Knox,
Jesus,
you said, right?
Man. Okay, I gotta watch it.
Amanda Knox?
Yeah, Amanda Knox.
Okay.
Her last name is Knox.
Okay.
So I'll make it. I'm not gonna do too much of a spoiler, but spoiler alert. She traveled to Italy when she was like, I guess, early 20s. I don't remember the exact age she was. With a friend of hers, they went there for school and stuff, and whatever. They're going out having fun, you know, doing their thing. And she was accused of murdering her roommate.
She spent 4 years in prison.
Yeah, she was accused of murdering her roommate. Obviously,
wrongfully accused.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't murder the roommate, obviously.
Oh, this is the one I had to watch. I remember.
So she explains the whole.
It's Bert Kreischer that says that was a crazy podcast.
I didn't watch the Bert Kreischer one. Is it good?
Oh my god, you're giving me shit that I didn't watch her.
There's 2 parts, eh?
Yeah, because it's like a 5-hour long
one.
one.
The Mike Baker one, the CSI.
That's what I'm listening to, Mike Baker. But it's not the first time he's been there.
No, multiple times.
Exactly.
I like him though. He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. Exactly.
So she got wrongfully accused of murdering her roommate, and she explains like the whole process of what happened. And how they didn't test certain DNAs. They hid evidence from the crime scene. They accused her.
This is in Italy?
In Italy.
Why Italy? Like, why?
Well, she went to school there.
No, I'm saying, why would they do that to her? Like, who's...
She never says why they chose her. It's just that... Because nobody... The guy finally got arrested. The guy who actually killed the girl, okay?
Thank God. She
never says, like, oh, they chose me because... X reason. She doesn't know, and she'll never know, she said, you know? But what they were speculating is that maybe the guy had, like...
But it's the guy that set her up, basically? She doesn't know either. She'll never know.
She was... Shitty situation. Wrong time, shitty situation. And
I feel bad.
Anyways, so she explains how they interrogated her. They kept her in interrogation rooms for 24 hours, 48 hours at a time. Telling her, you did it.
Yeah, they just keep telling you, yeah, you did it.
And she's like, towards like the last couple of hours, like you think you actually did it.
Yeah, exactly.
You
start to think that you did it. That's a normal tactic. That it's
and
crazy.
It took her 4 years for her attorney here in America to appeal the decision, go back into court, get the evidence that they hid, and she's like, the media was portraying her as a killer, as an American killer. Like the media also there is very, very highly influenced.
Yeah, they like to watch their news.
I'm listening to this, and I'm like, holy shit!
Imagine you went to
like
jail.
It sounds like a movie.
It is,
but it's reality.
Well, that's where they get movies from.
Yeah, the movie's based off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, for sure, I get it. So,
man, 4 years in jail
for nothing.
And you know you.
And they let her out, and they didn't get no money, nothing. You're out. Yeah,
nothing.
You're good. You're out. Bye.
What's crazy is that imagine you know that you did nothing wrong, and you're in there and you're like, fuck, I have to live this shitty life for no reason.
And you know the people who arrested her and the people who arrested her and the people who like not set her up, but the people who like put her in prison got promotions. Oh, you saved you solved the crime scene. Like you solved the crime. Okay, like this whole.
It could be them too, maybe. Yeah, you don't know.
So the speculation that they were saying maybe this guy had like that's what I read online, and they said a bit of it on Joe Rogan podcast too, is that maybe the guy had like influence in the police. Like who knows? Like we're speculating here.
Yeah.
I don't know for facts or anything. You know, they were just talking to talk. Yo, you never know, man. Italy is like it's like a village, man.
Depends,
like,
man.
Yeah, it's really big, but it's not that big.
You're in the wrong place in Italy.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
mobster
I think she was in
influence.
Naples.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I think.
Napoli.
What was she in Naples?
Wait, does it say here?
Is it there?
I'm open. Perugia.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Perugia.
Where is that exactly?
It's more north, if I remember. Are you searching Perugia? Perugia. Perugia.
Yeah, Perugia. Yes.
I'm just curious where that is.
Yeah, let's find out.
I think it's north.
City of Italy.
What's it near?
Let's see. It's the capital of the Umbria region.
And is it north? Wow, it's zoomed in. Yeah, okay, so it's in the middle.
Central.
Okay, so it's near Rome, Naples.
It's right underneath of Florence.
Okay.
And it's west of. It's really in the middle. It's north of Rome.
Think of
It's the next big city after Rome.
After Rome, exactly. That's it. So
north of Rome.
It's on top of Rome, exactly.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's in Rome, Naples. Okay. So that's it. You get in a spot that you don't know people, you know, whatever. They're all friends. They all know each other.
Yeah, it's like a village. You know, everyone knows each other.
It's not like that's why it's not like she's in Rome. That it's a tourist place. Thousands of people walking around. And you know.
Like you go in they're like villages. They are villages.
That's
you know.
Crazy.
So
4 years in prison
for nothing. For something she didn't do. And she was saying that the guy who killed the roommate, like they think he raped her, you know, and evidence that they weren't using was that she got laid down on a pillow where there was sperm on the pillow, his sperm, you know, but they never tested the sperm. So her like what word am I looking for? Her
proposition.
Yeah, I guess proposition or her comeback was like, yo, test the shit. Yeah, like what the hell, you know, like, and they don't want to do it. Hid evidence and like, yeah, it's something sketch. Yeah.
Imagine.
Look, she doesn't say it's sketch, you know. She explains the story.
She probably can't say anything because who knows who's gonna go after her.
Exactly.
Who told her to shut up?
Listening to the story, you're like, okay, there's other people involved here. You know what I mean? And then there was what the hell is his name?
I wouldn't be able to, man. What the hell? I'd be like,
he's like
I'd be pissed off every day in
he's
jail.
In charge of like, oh my god, what's his name, man? She mentions him in the podcast, but it's the guy who comes and sign off saying that like you're guilty. Okay, I agree. Also, you know, and he came in. No, not the judge. He's like I don't know, not a senator, but he's like I forgot the name. Yeah. And she's like, oh, like he came in to like to save me. He's like, no, he came in to sign off saying you're going to jail. Like even I don't know, was he the mayor? I don't know what he was. He was like some like higher up guy, you know. It's crazy story. I was tripping. I was really tripping.
It's definitely something you don't want anyone to go through. Imagine.
And it made you think, like, you know, like you go there for school and stuff, and you end up going to prison, you know?
So she's there for school. Like, the poor girl, man. Think of it. She just wanted to go to school. She's probably been good all her life. You know, she's probably like, you know what? I should have done some stupid shit instead. You know, and like at least get thrown here for doing something stupid.
The majority of her 20s were stuck in prison, fighting for her life.
Okay, so she's young.
Oh, yeah, I think she was 21, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the exact date. I think it's 21.
Look at her age.
Hold on.
Well, she's 34 now. Oh my god.
Yeah, so she was 28, 29 when it happened. No. It happened a while back.
So yeah, whatever. She's in her 20s. Who cares?
Yeah.
2007.
So basically, my age now. And
2007, I was 17. She's like 20 years old. Yo, what the hell?
Yeah, 2007. That's it.
Holy shit.
Crazy, eh?
20 years old. You think she's ever going to want to travel
again?
1987?
20 years old, yeah, you're right.
You think she ever wants to travel again?
She went back. She went back.
She's nuts, man.
Yeah, she went back.
She's nuts, man. Who knows? I mean, if there's a price on her head or something, man, you got to be stupid.
You got to give it to her.
Go anywhere, but don't go back there, man.
She wanted to go see.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy shit.
On that note,
tell them what car you saw this week. Don't tell them who. Tell them one that build that you said there that
in America.
Yeah.
I went to America this weekend.
Land of opportunity, land of the great.
I went to America.
I'm going. We all, Borat when he's leaving. Okay, we go to America, and he's the luggage and the ox or whatever,
pulling the car with
yeah,
the kid in front.
Yeah, that's it. That's the kid that lifts him up. Go to America. No, Joe didn't go by that. He used a real vehicle.
I got my car, but I got to see a Eleanor.
So.
What a car, man.
Real Eleanor or like new Eleanor or 1967?
1967, yeah.
Okay, so a real Eleanor.
Yeah.
Same color?
Yeah, identical spec.
You see,
complete replica.
I'd like to see this car in another color and not a perfect.
Black would be nice.
Exactly. A nice black.
Yeah, but it's the color.
Yeah, but it's like it's too many people have it. Like, why do I have to copy the movie all the time?
It's the color.
The body kit, I understand. It's a beautiful body kit.
It's the color. It's the color.
Yo, man.
Like Eleanor is that color.
I love it in black. The lights in the back, the red lights in the back would pop.
It would look sick in black.
Yo, it would look
beautiful
in black.
But it's the car.
Think of it. And then the bottom, you have like the little stripe in it. Right, Eleanor in the stripe.
You can't write it.
Why not? Oh, because it's copyright. Really?
The car has no badging on it. It says Eleanor.
You're not allowed to have anything with Eleanor. Yeah, but if you just put a sticker. Yeah. But if you're not making any money off it or anything like that.
But
you're selling it one day, right?
Yeah, you can't.
True. You have to stick it out when you sell it.
Yeah.
All that, imagine just for...
yeah, no, for sure. You can afford it because it's a Ford. It's actually a Ford. Like, it's actually a 67 Mustang.
This, was it... Do you know if it was like a retro model?
It was a 65.
It was 65 and deconverted it?
They changed it.
Because 65 is very square, if no one knows. It's like...
There
was no fastback in 65.
Yeah, but classic, the people who make it...
And 65 was the first year, by the way.
Yeah, the people who make it, it's all carbon fiber pieces.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They mold it themselves.
I know.
So it's not like they're reusing.
No, I wanted to know if it was like, let's say you had a 65 mint condition. You said, you know what, I'm just making it into Eleanor.
No, they have the chassis.
Okay, they had the chassis, they just built it.
They have the engines, they have the transmissions, they have the interiors, the steering wheel, 5 liter.
Coyote.
NA, nothing crazy.
Anybody know what that is? That's what year? 2015, 2013,
14.
All that.
No, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Basically, when the 5 liter came back.
Yeah, 11.
The big return there, the big 5.0 return. Since then, and it's to me one of the best Ford engines.
Yeah,
I think.
You had the option of putting a.
So basically, old shell, new engine. What?
Starts up one shot.
How's the interior?
Old school.
Old school. A little
like the movie.
To start or no?
No. Old classic, like little
with
Ford key.
The key there that fits in the thing and
you
turn everything. Yeah.
2 little keys.
I still have it, like mine. It's that little
turn
key.
Old school.
And it says Ford is family or something like that on the key. I have it somewhere. I still have my Mustang key somewhere.
But he had the choice of putting a carbureted engine inside. But he's like,
I wouldn't have put carbureted.
Him too. He said the same. He's like, when I started, he's like, I don't want any problems.
That's the thing. Like, you have a car already that you're never gonna drive.
Yeah, imagine carbureted.
Then let's say you want to just take it out one weekend. You have to call your mechanic.
Yeah,
the guys to come prime it up for you, make sure everything the injectors are not sealed. Not injectors. The carb is not sealed. The little thing that squirts that's not, everything's adjusted right. You remember? Okay. Talking about where I used to work there, the General Lee.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of these classic
car stories.
So the General Lee, man. Sick car.
Yeah, it sounded. Yeah, and it died. I remember that.
Pump some gas.
And dies.
You have to rev it, make it warm up, whatever. Yeah. Anyways,
but once it started,
but it was always something. Then you're driving,
overheating.
It dies. It's not warm enough. It dies in the middle of the street. You're starting it while it's rolling. You're keeping it in neutral. You know what I mean? There's always something. Then when we switched it,
screw that.
No, but even like let's say before we'd be going to like the track or like a race day or something. You think the day before was Tony was teaching me how to adjust everything, the air, the fuel, everything. Okay, man, started. It's a bit shaky. Okay, now lower it a bit. Okay, start it again. Okay, spray the shit inside. Starts whatever. Then we change it to the injection.
And the whole day just to drive it once.
That's it. Then we change it to injection because he said, "Forget it, I'm fed up." But just the top, right? Just the injection part, right?
The holy, whatever it's called.
Yeah, no, that's the make of the whatever. That's the carb, basically. Yeah. But anyways, instead of the carburetor, we put injection. Night and day. And to get it installed was a bit of a bitch, I won't lie.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know what you're doing or whatever, it's a bit of a pain in the ass there to get it tuned right and everything after too. But every time after, like even my Mustang was the first years without injection because the year I should have said year.
Carbureted?
No. It was the first years with injection.
It was, what's it called?
Distributor cap, but it's still injection. Distributor cap's just to spark, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that was the first injections, and even that you remember.
Trouble starting, yeah.
Sometimes it was a bit too cold. Sure. That too. If it's a bit too cold in the morning, you're done.
You're not driving it.
You're not starting nothing. So I think, especially like going with a Coyote engine, that it's amazing.
It starts every time.
It's not like he had a choice to get like an engine that he's not sure of.
They lowered
the chassis.
No, they lowered either compression.
Oh yeah, they always do that.
And they put a cam.
Yeah, that's it.
So it sounds like it's carbureted.
It sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, and it shakes and everything, and it shakes.
He started it for you?
No, he didn't start it. And he told me the exhaust that came with it, he didn't like it, and he got another fully custom made. It's headers and everything, full on-side pipes underneath the doors and everything.
Full Eleanor's that kit, right?
It came with an exhaust. And
actually, when you buy Eleanor kit, does it come with the exhaust too, or you got to make that shit?
For the Mustangs?
Yeah, because the Eleanor kit, you know what I'm talking about? The exhaust. I'm saying like a kit like his.
For that year car?
Yeah.
No, I think you do your own custom exhaust.
You got to make it your own.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So basically, you're just cutting and making that pipe go out.
But apparently, what they do is they make it go to the back, and they make it come back.
Why?
Sound. Because if it's straight off the headers, man.
I saw Viper actually. I saw another Viper the other day.
On the side pipes. That too. I think the exhaust goes to the back. Nice. It comes back, it goes, mufflers, whatever it does, and then it comes back to the side.
You know the first gen that has the exhaust on the side there and has like a railing around it?
Yeah.
And Jay Leno's like, you still burn the shit out of your leg.
Get out, yeah.
You still have to watch out. Things like that. I like shit like that.
But because straight off the headers, it's too loud.
For sure.
It doesn't even sound that good.
Yeah, V12, whatever. The SRT8, yeah, exactly. Jesus, man. But
V10 on the Viper.
Yes,
V10.
Exactly. V10. Well, are those yours V10 too? First gen?
They're all V10s. Every Viper's V10. Okay. They don't make any other Viper without V10s.
But getting back to that Mustang, that Eleanor, I like that. That is something I would do. Like nothing too crazy.
Sick.
Keep the interior, almost even maybe give it a bit of tweaking, just a bit. Like I like again Joe Rogan. I like what he does about like some of those retro mods. Like I told you the Porsche. We've spoken about it. I love that. The interior is almost the same. Yeah, they just put a bit of new things inside. You know what I mean? Like a better radio, a push to start instead of the thing. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Lights.
No, they killed
LEDs
it.
Instead of those little halogen bulbs that would light up your freaking dash. It's 2 bulbs and that's it.
You barely see anything?
Barely see anything. On the Mustang, you adjust the thing. Then when the car's dying a bit, when the first time you start, you see the lights go.
No, but these cars are all done properly. They're all made. They're all brand new.
That car is not $10,000 either, right? It's probably $200,000, right?
That's it. $250,000 the car.
There you go.
Yeah, no, the car was sick.
There you go.
I love ending a podcast with Eleanor because it is my all-time favorite car. On that note,
wait, just a shout out. Just do a little shout out.
Do it.
We're supposed to do it, and we never.
Shout out to Man Knox. No.
Who did we shout out anyone last week
on the Man-Made podcast?
Yeah.
No.
That's what I think, because I still have the shout out there.
Shoot.
And if we didn't shout out again, I don't give a shit, whatever.
Double shout out.
It is what it is. We'll just make a clip about just one of them. Lonely Girl Productions.
Yes.
Just a shout out to her. She's the one who takes care of our logo, all the graphic designing, anything like that. She's back in Montreal now, because she was stuck in Italy with COVID and everything. She did our logo through Italy. Like, it was so funny texting, and like, she'd answer me like in the middle of the night. I'm like, what are you doing up? I'd be texting her.
7 hours difference.
And then I'm like, shit, she's in Italy too, but she doesn't sleep either. Like, she's terrible. Like, she's always up. But guys, whatever you need for anything, design, graphics, videography, pictures, anything like that, she's back in Montreal. So if you guys need anything, check her out. It's Lonely Girl Productions. And that's it. Guys, it was just a little shout out. You can follow
her on Instagram.
Yeah, you have.
And Facebook.
Yeah.
Lonely Girl Productions Inc. Or the handle is Lonely Girl Productions.
Exactly.
So
whatever you need, like I said, like a logo even for your T-shirts, anything. She does all that. She's really good, guys.
There's even weddings. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that's it. She does all photography, videography. She's really good. She's young too, so she's she's not like
she's
old school. Yeah, she's hip. She's with
it. She's hip.
Yeah, she's really good, guys. So check her out, and that's it. Now you could finish her off.
The outro, guys.
I love Eleanor.
My favorite car of all time. Episode 55.
The car. Don't worry, he doesn't know what Eleanor means. If you know a girl named Eleanor today.
No, I never met her.
I'm saying, imagine you know a girl named Eleanor today.
It's a pretty sick name, actually.
Poor kid. What do you mean?
That's a pretty sick name.
Eleanor? Sounds like an old lady walking across the street. That's the point of the Mustang called Eleanor.
Yeah, I know.
Because it sounds like an old lady.
That's a pretty cool name, actually. I like it.
Because of that car. If it wasn't because of that car, you would name your daughter that? No chance.
Exactly. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
if I was from the West, I guess,
Eleanor.
or South of America,
Eleanor.
West America, or Southwest, or whatever. So,
Outro.
episode 55. You can follow us at the Fuel Up Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, no Twitter. I'm Gio.
I'm Mas.
Episode 55.
Deuces.
Thanks, guys.